Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about probability of two-way tables. So we have this table over here. The first one is chocolate and cookies and cream. We have ice cream flavors, 2 of them, and we have some toppings like sprinkles, Oreos, and so on. And then we have our 2 total columns, which I'm actually going to highlight gray for now. So just gray, and this whole column is gray as well. So now, I'm just going to put in some numbers like 25, 30, 15, and 30. Of course, your question is going to give you these numbers. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's say we're given this information. The first thing we want to do is make sure our total tables are covered. So this side, this gray line here, and this gray line here, they have to be filled out. So let's go ahead and fill out these boxes, and all we have to do is just add this number and this number to get us this number. So 25. So let's go ahead and do that. So 25 plus 30, that's going to give me, 30 is going to give me 55. So 55. And then Oreos, all I have to do to add this column up is just add 15 and 30 to get me this side. So 15 plus 30, that's going to give me 45. So 15 plus 30 equals 45. And then lastly, to get the total column on this side, all I'm going to do is just, let me choose a different color here, add this side and this side, or numbers, 25 plus 15, 25 plus 15, that gives me 40 total. And finally, these two numbers, 30 and 30, so 30 plus 30, that is 60. So 30 equals 60. Perfect. And finally, we could add these two numbers, 40 plus 60, which gives me 100, or these two numbers, 55 plus 45, which also gives me 100. It really doesn't matter. You can choose. And remember, you're not adding 55 plus 55 plus 40 plus 60. No, you're only adding one side. So 40 plus 60 or 55 plus 45. So only one set of totals because you're going to get the same number. You should. Okay, now let's say we were given a problem where they told us to find the probability of, someone buying a chocolate ice cream. So probability of chocolate ice cream. Probability. Sorry, guys. Okay, probability of having chocolate ice cream. So the way we would write this is P, that is our notation. That stands for probability. And then we use this parentheses and we say chocolate. Okay, so once we have chocolate, our formula for probability is total number of outcomes. And I'll explain what this means in a second. Over total number of outcomes, or I just like to say total, since we have that in our table. So number of outcomes is, what is the number of chocolate that we have, total for chocolate. So, let me erase this a little. So we're going to look at our chocolate side, and we see that chocolate, and if I go down this way, I see that my total number of outcomes is 40. So I'm going to write 40 because they're just asking chocolate. They didn't specify if it's sprinkles and Oreo. So we have to account for both of them. So chocolate is 40, and our grand total is 100. So I'm going to say over 100. And this is going to give me 40 over 100, or 0.04, which is 4%. Probability is usually given in percent, so make sure you guys answer in percent if they don't specify. Let's say there was the question was changed. This time they're asking us, let me duplicate this. Let's say they're asking us to find the probability of having chocolate and sprinkles. So, and sprinkles. This is going to be our, specification. So we have here our probability statement that we're going to write. So we have P, probability of parentheses chocolate, and sprinkles. So I'm going to say and sprinkles. And then I'm going to create my fraction, number of outcomes, desired outcomes. I would use the word number of desired outcomes. You don't have to use that word. And then total. So we have chocolate, right? Let's erase this again. We have chocolate. So we know that, okay. So we know it's going to be in this category. And then they're asking us for sprinkles. So, and this is where the two of them connect, right? So right here. So if I go down chocolate, down sprinkles, I see that, the lines overlap right over here at 25. So 25 is going to be the number of desired outcomes, which I'm going to write right over here, 25. And my grand total is 100 again. So 25 over 100, which is nothing but 25%. 0.25 or 25%. And that's how you would use probability in two-way tables. In future videos, we're going to be talking about conditional probability where, let me give you an example. It's going to be something like, given that it's, it's cookies and cream, what is the probability that there are Oreos on top of it? So that's conditional probability. We'll get into that more in later videos. But so far,